So a few minutes just talking about the idea of getting out early in the morning before the sun rises to get your best photography done. And I think that's kind of a cross that we bear as photographers, that we think that if we're not doing that, we're probably not very good photographers, that perhaps we're not motivated enough. But it's not always easy to get out first thing in the morning, even in these winter mornings when the sun doesn't rise until 8 a.m, which is pretty civilized on the whole. And this morning, truthfully, I could have been out a good 30 minutes or so before the sun put in an appearance, but there was a full pot of coffee and almond croissants and an opportunity to talk with the family, which will probably be the last opportunity to talk with them today in any meaningful way. And so I didn't get out, and eventually when I left the house it was good half an hour after sunrise. It's still a very, very, very nice morning, and all I've done is cross the road and walk into the woods, and there's the next thing you see, is that so much of the photography that we see on Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere else for that matter, is full of images of what some might describe as honeypot locations, but something a bit more out of the ordinary. And I kind of beat myself up a little bit if I'm not getting out to the places that I want to be. And it's just not always possible when you're mixing it up with everyday life. But this is a spectacular morning, really is. There's a little bit of frost, a little bit of mist, some low sun breaking through the trees. You can see how strong the sunlight is. You can probably see the shadow of my phone in these shots, and it's an amazing morning. And really, if nothing else, I just needed to get out for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, get some fresh air and get a walk in before I hit the day properly. There's a lot to do, but photography is an important part of what I do, important part of my life, and for so often I just really say, well, if I can't get to where I want to be and I can't be there at the right time, then what's the point? What is the point? I might just as well not do it. And that shouldn't really be the thing that governs the photography I do. If an awful lot of the photography I've done over the years has been within a mile of my home, and it's good photography, and people that know the area enjoy it, and even people who don't know the area so well enjoy it, but for some reason I don't, and that's absolutely crazy. I like the process. Anyway, so this morning I've been out and I picked up the simplest bit of kit that I could, simply because I just didn't really want to be overthinking it while I was out. I knew I'd only have a few minutes. I knew I wanted to record this video, or at least I did, as I was leaving the house and thinking about these things. And so I picked up my old 5D2 and put a 50mm lens on it, nifty 50. That's an f1.4 in this particular case for anybody who's really interested, but I thought there'll be some nice atmosphere, and I'll try and shoot it wide open and just get some contre-jour, some backlighting. So that's what I've been doing for the last 10 minutes before speaking to you. And so I'm probably going to put a few shots up now just to prove that I did some photography. They're not likely to be anything other than atmospheric, but to be honest with you, I quite enjoy shots like that and just doing them for the sake of it. I think the important thing is just to get a buzz out of it and not over-invest in it in terms of either reaction or the fact that they're going to be anywhere except on my hard drive and maybe added to an album of some of my local photography. The other thing I've got to do now is to remember where I've actually put my kit down, because I took it off. It's only a small bag this morning, but I took it off so that it wasn't in shot and it wasn't fouling the microphone. And I've walked a short way, and although this isn't a particularly dense wood, I have absolutely no idea where I put it down. So that's the end of my little chat this morning. I'm going to try and post this video maybe with a bit of B-roll, just to show you a little bit more of just how it looks this morning. Maybe of a bit of B-roll of me searching for my bag. I'm looking around, I can't see it, and without any editing or anything else. So let's see how that goes. Speak to you again soon. Thanks, bye.